Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in again. So one of my students at the high school knows that I'm a big Steeler fan. So at the vocational school, printed this off for me. So I got inspired and I'm going to paint that. I just finished drawing this picture. So let me show you. And I hope that shows up. There we go. Okay, so that's what I'm going to be drawing or painting. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into this video. Oh, I did want to tell you something that was interesting as well. When I decided to paint this, I wanted to look at the logo just to refresh. When I researched it, it's yellow, red, and blue. And the history behind this logo, for those of you that do not know, the Steelers petitioned the American Iron and Steel Institute in 1962, and the three diamonds in the shape represent the three materials used to make steel. So obviously when they petitioned them, they got permission to use this logo as their logo. Three materials used in steel are coal, iron, and scrap metal. So the yellow represents the coal, the red represents the iron, and the blue represents the scrap metal. Isn't that interesting? A little bit of history there. About my Steelers, go Steelers. Okay, so now let's get into the painting. Again, thanks for tuning in, and I hope you enjoy this video. Thanks so much. Okay, so the colors that I'm using for this video are medium gray, mixture of reds, and I have King's Gold and Peach mixed together to make the yellow. I have titanium white and a mixture of blues, black, and purple to get this purple. I was trying to get the right shade of, to get this blue, I was trying to get the right shade of blue to match the logo. This always revives my hands. Oh my goodness, that smells so good. If you don't have any of this, you need to get you some. I mean, they just feel so soft, and it's not a heavy scent. It's very light, and the scent fades after a while. It's not like a perfumed scent or anything. Woo, so soft, so soft. Okay, so I'm going to start with the titanium white. See my new little tool? This is a craft spatula that I got from Crafter's Square, Dollar Tree. You know, I liked it because it has a wider, it's wider, you know, and it will cover more surface initially. So I'm going to do the outer, and then I'll work in the inner. Oh, and also I wanted to say that the paint is mixed with glue and water. I like the glue because it gives it a little bit of shine, as well as a little bit of body. But the paint brand that I'm using is, of course, Apple Barrel. That's one of the primary brands that I use. But I also, this time, am using Folk Art. It's a thicker quality paint than the Apple Barrel, and in my opinion, it's a better quality paint than the Apple Barrel. And so it's a little more expensive as well, but it's worth it. I think it's worth it. And depending on what you're working on, your skill level, your project, that determines the materials that you use, in my opinion. Some things you can get away with, you know, a Dollar Tree paint. Some things you cannot. Okay. And I like this too because it's going to cover the whole canvas. I like this. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, now I'm going to switch to this brush. I hope you can see that. I like the rubber grip there, and it's tapered as well. And this is a 1/2 inch brush. Okay. I have some pretty talented students as well. I always get interested when I see them drawing. Sometimes they like to doodle when there's a little bit of free time in the classroom, or if they finish early. And I say, what are you drawing? And you know, they're pretty excited to share it with me. Some of them are a little shy at first, but they're usually pretty excited to share. More experience working with the apple barrel than the folk art. I didn't anticipate that it would be this thick. Well, unless I just put a little too much on the canvas. This yellow is a little more translucent than the white. So it may need 2 coats if it doesn't give me the look that I want, the coverage that I want. White covers up the pencil marks better because it is opaque, and this is more translucent. I can be a little more heavy-handed with this one because I need to be a little more heavy-handed with it because it is translucent. And by heavy-handed, I mean just, you know, a little more on the canvas, a little more paint on the canvas. So that I get the coverage that I want. So it is finished. I like it. Go Steelers, go Steelers. Yeah, baby. We didn't make it to the Super Bowl this year, but we're doing pretty good. And there's always next year. Thanks for watching.